have a call from
Liz.
an inmate at the Central California Women's Facility, Chowchilla, California. This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, say or dial 5 now.
My name is Liz Stroder. I'm 42 years old now, and I've been incarcerated for a little over 20 years. I'm sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. So with life without parole, you just die of natural causes, and you spend a lot more time in prison. I have to endure the torture of an extremely long prison sentence before I die, and it doesn't allow me a second chance, regardless of how much I change.
Every day I push forward and keep hope alive in my heart. I am an evolving human that has learned from my mistakes. But every morning I wake up next to brick walls that remind me that I am living to die in prison. All the while hoping, wishing, and praying that somehow something will change. My name is Adrienne Skye Roberts, and I am an artist and also an organizer in the anti-prison and prisoner rights movement. A Living Chance is a multimedia storytelling project that I am creating in collaboration with people sentenced to life without the possibility of parole in California's women's prisons. We will use their original writing, audio recordings, interviews, photographs, and artworks to create an interactive website and publication that makes visible the struggle and resiliency of people sentenced to LWOP. It is our hope that this project will be used to educate people about life without the possibility of parole sentences, to organize people against these death sentences, to support people's individual appeals, and also that it will reach people in power and people who have the ability to make legislative change.
My name is Mianta McKnight. I was sentenced to 15 years to life. I was 17 years old in 1995 when I was arrested. I did 18 years in one day, and I was released on December 3rd of 2013. I had a life sentence. However, when I was going to court when I was 17, they were anticipating giving us life without. And at that age, I didn't understand what it meant. But after being incarcerated with people that have that sentence, I got a better understanding of exactly what it was. They don't have the opportunity to go to board like we do. And so their motivation comes from the true determination to change and grow and redeem themselves in any way that they can. It's a very emotional thing. I watched many of my friends lose family members. I watched them exhaust all remedies in the court, and they were really hopeful and optimistic at first, and they were going with their writs and going to the law library and being very diligent and trying everything they possibly could, and to be handed an envelope that says all your remedies have been exhausted was devastating for them, and it just hurt me to watch them. It hurt. And to leave them behind, when I came home, it was bittersweet because I was happy to be able to get out, but to know that some of them are there and may never get out is just crushing.
People serving life without the possibility of parole in women's prisons are incredibly invisibilized. This is an incredibly invisible issue, and we are going to need all the support that we can get in order to create this website, in order to create this publication, and in order to bring their stories beyond the prison walls. So thank you so much, and please consider donating.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
What is a death sentence? It's a sentence to die in prison. What is LWOP? It's a sentence to die in prison. What gives me hope? My situation seems hopeless, but for me, I have this belief that something good will happen. So that's my hope. What I look forward to daily? Well, nothing in particular, but I do wake up every day thinking that this could be the day that something good happens.
You have 30 seconds remaining.